This ain't no stinking steakhouse. Oh my. I can make videos here for a month. I think Mrs. CW and I are going to come back here and ride the train. We're at the RoundHouse at Greenfield Village, and these buildings are truly authentic. Except that I wouldn't have used any Portland cement to build this building. Old looking brick. But I've got old buildings. They don't quite use the same mortar. And they don't use thermal glass. Iron windowsills. Is that cool or what? Let's go inside the RoundHouse. I got 7 minutes left on this chip. Plumbing problem. Compact fluorescent light bulb. Stainless steel screws. There's too much here to describe. I can't spend hours and hours. I'd never get through the place. Here is a 19... where is it? Axle turning lathe, manufactured 1946 by the Betts Bridgeford Company in Rochester, New York. Weighs 10 tons, 20,000 pounds, 8,000 kilos. It's made for truing and making bearing surfaces for axles. I bet you they still use a machine like this because there are still trains. Those are big mouse poop droppings. Tiny crack in the cylinder head, just like the 6.5 turbo weasel. It's a running machine. They use it. That's a big lathe. Coal, oil, cinders, boiler tubes, mineral corrosion. Crazy, huh? A lathe as big as a car. Wow. Worn brass bushings for the axles. Brass. Equalizing pins worn out. Careful when you drill them. Don't want to go into the cylinder. Whew. Can you hear the broken stable? Ding, 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 ding. That one. Rusted. Full inspection every day. This is a machine to remove the axle from the train. The Ashton Valve Company, Boston, Massachusetts. For incline machine, place bars at opening 1. For straight machine, place bars at opening 2. Simple instructions. Can you believe how big this is? The Niles Bement Pond Company. Can't read that. Niles Toolwork, Hamilton, Ohio. Every bolt needs to be tightened. It's a running, operating machine. What a casting. Some big parts. Big 4-pound hammer, 1.8 kilos. And here's the trains, right here. With machines everywhere. Thank goodness for electricity. Otherwise you'd have a donkey running a machine, donkey powered. Baldwin Locomotive Works, Philadelphia. That's one big headlight. It's got a smokestack that raises and lowers into place to catch the fumes from the coal. This is a real operating operation. Operating operation, how's that for a double entendre? They really run machines here, it's no joke. It's not staged. So much to see here. You got to come to Greenfield Village, to the Ford Museum. I bought the annual membership for $45, and it's $5 more to ride the steam train. And I think I'm going to go and do that after I look around. Crazy. This is crazy. Look at the size of those machines. Machine operator. All right, kids, crank that baby up.
Very good. Keep your head up. Stand straight and tall. There you go. Better. You always want to look good when you're doing hard work. You know? And if it's not that hard, make them think it is. What do you think?
I was watching that gravel kick out from under their shoes. These kids are working.
Be very careful, tippy toes over there on the end. You don't want to do that. Flat foot, okay? All right, we're going too fast now. We can just walk it, okay? Don't push it in. It's going to be harder to stop.
Wow. Make sure those bearings are greased.
That's why we're doing it.
Round and round and round she goes. The round table at the RoundHouse. Better stop in the right spot. Yep. Crazy. Junk truck. $5 a day. The man perfected the assembly line. Line those rails up. At the RoundHouse. Oh boy. Just what everybody needs in their garage. A pit. All that brass. Coal. I've got to make sure that I get to see what I'm showing the camera.
Yeah.
I've noticed people sometimes busy looking at the camera instead of paying attention.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Now, these bearings, stainless steel?
I'm sorry?
Is that stainless steel and brass?
This is nickel plated.
Nickel.
Yeah. When Henry Ford bought this locomotive after it was decommissioned, he did a lot of changes to it. That was one of the changes, putting nickel plating on the connecting rods. And
Polish them. Normally it would have been cast, I suppose. Rough cast. It's a big machine. Schenectady Locomotive Works. Schenectady Locomotive Works, built March 1902. Builder's number